So I'll throw one out there on the floor. And so you talked about it a little bit, Mary, kind of the growing pains of getting started. But what would you say were the biggest challenges you faced in forming your company and getting it off the ground? And to kind of dovetail that question, how did you do it, given that COVID was and is a factor, and it makes everything, just adds a level of difficulty?
Right. No, absolutely. Being remote, flexible, part-time are all things that have been legitimized now more than they ever were. So it's to our benefit, really, that we're in this situation where Google Meet and Zoom calls are a norm. So that wasn't the case before. It was definitely a bigger struggle, especially for military spouses, to find something that was a part-time career, in the truest sense of the word, not just something to do for 2 years until you move again. So to be able to have something where you get paid significantly to work part-time, and be able to call it a career and build on it, yeah, it's definitely has gotten better, I think. Let's see, as far as challenges though, other challenges, I think, with building a company, just the patience that it takes time. And I think it is a challenge because you want to start doing all the things. And during a pandemic, some of those things, like just basic business setup, just take longer to get through. Just the DBA took probably 4 weeks longer than it should have. Little things that just catch you. So I would say the biggest challenges are actually around running a business. It's not the consultancy, it's not the Salesforce side. Like, we all know that. I have been an entrepreneur. I've had my own business, and I was a consultant before, so I never really felt like I transitioned out of that phase. But to do it with employees is a whole nother ball of wax and a whole nother kind of headache, but also a challenge. So definitely the biggest challenge is just figuring out how to do that properly, how to not get in trouble with states and taxes and all the licensing and the registrations, and that sort of thing is by far the biggest challenge, is running the business. So going from being an independent consultant to a consultancy with employees is definitely, there's a lot to learn.
So, yeah, I mean, that just blows my mind, because I was a consultant for first PulseSource and then Salesforce, and I can't imagine taking my knowledge and then opening up my own consulting firm. So I guess my question, kind of my piggyback question, is, what resources did you leverage, or how did you make that leap from being a consultant to being a consulting firm?
Yeah, I mean, the leap came in that I felt like I could help employ military spouses and veterans looking for part-time work. I knew it wasn't going to be the next Circonte $1 million business in a year. Like, that wasn't the goal. That was never the goal. My goal was to take what I had learned, take what I was doing, and then provide the same opportunities that I had been looking for. And I had figured out how to navigate myself. But I did it by myself, and then in doing OCC, found the value of the team dynamic, and then kind of working that together, and creating this space for us to work together, to be a part of the team, to use each other as resources, but then to also serve our clients.
Yeah, I love that. So fueled by passion. It sounds like
absolutely.
part of what the leap was.